Welcome to our discussion on the Committee for Election Right of Overseas Cambodians, known as CEROC. Essentially, it's a non-governmental, non-profit organization based in Canada that fights for the voting rights of Cambodians living abroad.
Right, and these rights are guaranteed by both the Cambodia Constitution and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's really a call to reclaim what's already there legally, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's like they're saying, hey, we have a right here. And, they emphasize participation from all Cambodians overseas, along with supporters of democracy worldwide.
Exactly. And it's interesting, because while Cambodians overseas send in remittances worth not less than $500 million annually, their political voice seems to have been sidelined since the late 90s. How do you see that, really?
Yeah, on one hand, these overseas citizens offer tremendous financial and moral support to the nation, but then their right to vote is, how should I put it, almost completely ignored.
Right, quite the contradiction. I do wonder, though, some might say that reinstating their vote could simply benefit one political party over the other. Was that impression addressed in the campaign?
Well, the campaign explicitly states that reestablishing these rights will benefit both of the main parties, leaving no one with undue advantage. It's more about equality and, ensuring the democratic process works fairly for everyone.
Fair point. That makes sense. And they're not just talking about theory here. They have a detailed action plan. What were some of the key plans they outlined?
They aim to educate Cambodians overseas through various media like social networks, radios, videos, and even newsletters. Plus, they're calling on Cambodian legislators to amend election laws. It's like a two-pronged approach: educate and legally enshrine the right.
Yep, that's exactly it. It kind of reminds me of reform movements in other Southeast Asian countries. Thailand, for instance, has had direct voting rights for its overseas citizens since 2000. So, isn't it a bit, curious why Cambodia lags behind?
Exactly. That's a great point, and it's been quite a topic. While several countries have set up systems like in-person or postal votes, the rights of Cambodians overseas have been essentially neglected since the 1998 elections.
Right. It's definitely a debate worth having. And I guess that's why the CEROC's volunteer and funding campaigns are crucial. They've already gathered over 4,000 signatures since 2014, which is pretty impressive.
Sure is. It shows the power of grassroots mobilization. And aside from signatures, they're encouraging donations and volunteer participation through various channels. It's really a comprehensive call to action for reclaiming a fundamental right.
Exactly. I must say, though, while the goals are ambitious, I wonder if the legal aspects have been thoroughly vetted, especially the models from other countries. It could be a bit, over-optimistic to assume a smooth amendment process in Cambodia's political landscape.
I get that perspective, and it's a fair challenge. The campaign, however, points to existing legal provisions and international frameworks as a foundation. They're not reinventing the wheel. They're trying to align what's already there with modern realities.
A solid foundation is essential, definitely. And there's also mention of dual citizenship rights. So even if someone has adopted another nationality after leaving Cambodia, they still retain their Cambodian vote, correct?
Exactly. For instance, if someone was born in Cambodia and later moved permanently to countries like Canada, the US, or Australia, they can hold dual citizenship and vote in Cambodian elections. It's about inclusivity.
Yep, inclusivity for sure. So overall, it's a compelling call for reclaiming democratic participation. They're advocating for equal rights backed by constitutional guarantees and international law. Pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Absolutely. It's a dynamic and, multi-layered campaign that intertwines legal reform, voter education, and global engagement. We've seen some promising steps, and hopefully, more momentum will follow.
Definitely. Well, here's to a future where every eligible Cambodian, no matter where they live, can have their voice heard at the ballot box.